guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another back to school video. So today I'm actually going to be sharing with you guys my advice for juniors in high school. Junior year, everyone says, is the hardest year. For me, it actually wasn't hard, but it could have been harder if I'd known these things of what I should have been doing that I wasn't doing. So these are things that I wish I knew before junior year, as well as some advice just for you guys. Also, I know I look like I'm 12 years old, but I'm actually going into my senior year this year. So I'm not 12, I'm a senior. So my first tip, I know everyone will tell you this and you'll get sick and tired of hearing it, but trust me, I didn't do this and I wish I did. And that is to take the ACT and SAT as soon as you can. For me, I didn't take the ACT until the school made me take it, which was like in February, which is fine. Start taking it around as soon as you can. February, I mean, it's fine, but then I didn't take the SAT until the beginning of summer. So school had already ended and I took it in June 3rd. So I took the ACT and SAT, but I only took them once and I wasn't happy with my score. So make sure you study for them, get a tutor if you can. But my tip for you guys, if you're taking the ACT and SAT and you don't know which one you're better at, one, you can either just take the practice test and figure out which one you like better, or you can do what I did and take the ACT and then take the SAT and see which one you're better at by comparing your scores. So for me, I feel comfortable showing you guys my scores. They're not amazing, and I am planning on taking the ACT again because I am way better at that than the SAT. So on the ACT, the first time I took it, I made a 21, which is out of a 36, I think. So it's not too bad. It's not bad at all, actually. But for the schools I want to get into, you have to make a 25. So now I'm going into my senior year having a 21 with my schools have to take a 25. So I'm taking the ACT again in September, but most college deadlines are in December and the scores come back a month later. So September, if I take it in September, it'll come back in October. And if I don't like it, then I have October to take it and then it'll come back in November. So I'm just cutting it really, really close. So if you guys don't want to do that, take it as soon as you can and figure out which one you're better at. So yeah, I made a 21 on the ACT, and then the SAT, I think I made a 10, oh, I don't remember. I think it's a 1040. Yeah, on my SAT I made a 1040 out of, I think, 1600. I can't remember. I think it's out of 1600. So that's not good. It was actually way worse than my ACT score, and the SAT scoring system just really throws me off, as well as the SAT for math. I'm really good at math, but you have to write in the answers, and a lot of stuff, I suck at standardized tests. Like, I have a good GPA. I have like a 3.6 GPA, which is not weighted GPA. I have like a 4.2, which is really good, but I suck at test taking. So that's one thing that's my downfall, and so I just don't know how to study for them, and I'm really bad at them. So if you guys suck at test taking, make sure you excel in your GPA, because that also means a lot. I know my dad has been telling me to take these since freshman year. Obviously, that is way too crazy, but you can start preparing if you're freshman year if you want to, but just know that in your junior year, you should really, really take in consideration and don't just take each test once like I did. My next tip is, if you want to start a sport, start it now. Now is the perfect time to do so. Senior year, at least at my school, is if you make the team, you have to be on the varsity team. So if you're not good at it, then you're not gonna make the team at all. If you're like decent and you could be good enough for JV, but you're not good enough for varsity, you're not gonna make it. So I recommend starting your junior year. Junior year is just a really good year to start a sport, in my opinion. Obviously, freshman year is the best. If you wanna start a sport and you're like, iffy about it, I recommend you start it junior year. My next tip is to get involved. Now, obviously, if you haven't done that, junior year is another time to do it, because your junior year is basically the decision of what college you're going to. So if you have nothing your junior year and everything your senior year, it really does not matter that much, because they don't see your scores from your senior year until after, and then after they look at them. But it's unless you did terrible and you just failed all your classes, that your senior year does not matter. Your junior year is the year when you want to look good on your resume for colleges. So start getting involved. So start playing that sport and get involved in a lot of clubs and honor societies. My junior year, I got into so many honor societies, and that goes along with my GPA. So your whole high school career, you want to be focused on getting your GPA high, so then you can get into societies. So I'm not going to be like, what's it called? Like, I'm not going to flaunt myself, but I have a lot of honor societies that I'm in. If you want me to do a video on how to get into them, I can totally do that, but every school is kind of different. But I'm in a lot of those because I want it to look good for colleges, but obviously I do them also because, like, why not? Like, why not do them? If you're getting invited into them, why not do it? But yeah. My next tip is to take all of your needed classes. So obviously, again, this has to start off freshman year. So if you haven't taken all your needed classes and you can't fit them all on your schedule, you're gonna have to take them in senior year. Now, luckily, I have done this, and my senior year should be pretty relaxed. This is why I recommend it. So your senior year, you can be relaxed and just stay focused on applying to colleges. So for me, at my school, my state actually, you have to have PE or ROTC, and you have to have health. So there's some seniors that are taking health because they didn't take it their freshman year, whenever most people did. And you also have to have like a computer class. So I got my computer credit freshman year, and there were seniors in my class that didn't take it, and now they're taking it their senior year, and now they're stuck in a class with a whole bunch of freshmen and sophomores, which is not fun for your senior year. So make sure you get that on your schedule now if you haven't yet, and so you guys can be prepared, and you cannot have a senior year with freshmen. It's not fun, trust me. If you guys cannot actually get it fit in your schedule, like I couldn't get health and PE fitted in my schedule just because I had so many things being thrown at me going on that I just could not fit it, so I took it online. So if your school offers an online program, make sure you do it so you can get those credits out of the way, and you actually don't have to take them at school, because PE online is so easy. And if you don't know if your school offers it, just ask your guidance counselor. They more than likely know. My next tip is to stay in contact with your guidance counselor. Make sure you know them. If you haven't talked to them your whole high school career, now is the time to do so. Talk to them. They're probably gonna pull you out to talk about your college career and stuff about that. They did that to me. But if you haven't talked to them, make sure you talk to them. Don't only talk to them whenever you have to go to meetings and stuff that are needed, which, not gonna lie, I kind of did, but I have a really good relationship with my guidance counselor, and she knows my dad. We're really good. So whenever they have to write their college recommendations, they can do so, and they can know you on a personal level. For me, most colleges I'm applying to, they just require like a guidance counselor evaluation. So you might be really close to your English teacher, but that teacher might not be writing you a recommendation form. So make sure you get really, really close with your guidance counselor. My next tip is to stay organized, because trust me, there have been times whenever you're trying to look for stuff and you just cannot find it. I'm gonna do a whole video on how to stay organized, just honestly, just don't be discombobulated. That's my biggest tip, because when you're unorganized, you become discombobulated. My next tip is another thing that I actually did not do my junior year, and I so wish I did, and that is to tour colleges. So for me, I always had my mindset on the school that my sisters go to, because I was like, I know I'm gonna get in, it's a good school. And then I looked at what majors they have, and they actually do not have my major, which, if you guys are curious, I want to major in nursing, and the college my sisters go to don't have a nursing major. So now I'm like, shoot, I had everything laid out for me at that college, and now I can't go because they don't have the major I want. I'm still gonna apply just to have a safe school, because I know I will get in, because both my sisters got in, and I have a good GPA. My SAT score is my ATC score. My bad ACT score that I think is bad applies to that school. I can go to that school easily. But now they don't have nursing, so now I'm like, oh shoot, what do I do now? So now all these colleges I've looked up that have nursing, and I've never been to them, and now my senior year, I'm gonna have to go on tours for them, which luckily my school offers college tours. If you guys' school may offer them, I'm not sure, but mine offered them, and I have so many college tours. And my junior year, I was like, I'm not going, I don't have any friends, I don't know any friends that are going, I'm not going, I don't like that. But now I have a list of schools that actually have nursing, and I've never been to any of them. So now I need to go to them my senior year. So you can kind of balance them out and get them done your junior year. My next tip is to apply to college scholarships. And there's websites that can help you find them. I really didn't know where to find them, and I looked it up, and their website came up. So I'll link that website down below so you guys can look at the website. So you can basically input on your information, and they can offer you college scholarships without essays, with essays, whatever. And make sure you write them down, which ones you apply for. I started applying for scholarships this summer, and I haven't written them down, so I need to write them down so you know which ones you've applied for and stuff. But yeah, scholarships are obviously very important unless you want to be stuck in debt after college. And my last tip is to just try your best. Junior year, again, is not the hardest year, but it's a year that means a lot. So make sure you try your best. Make sure you take challenging classes, because trust me, I took challenging classes, and they actually feel really good whenever you pass them. And if you don't pass them, it's fine. An AP class that you made a D in looks way better than an easy CP class that you made an A+ in. So try your best, get involved. Don't stress about it. School is just school, you know, that's not the end of the world, but just try your best and have a fun junior year, guys. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys want me to do this for freshman year, make sure to let me know down below. Sophomore year is kind of like a free-for-all, so I'm not gonna do that because sophomore year honestly is pretty much the same as freshman year. Just gonna say that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I hope it helped you guys out for your junior year and made you guys less stressed about it and more relaxed about it, because guys, it's not that hard. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!